Okay, everybody, I'm really bored, and I'm waiting to get my laundry done. So I just thought I would mess about and create a very basic server for Red Dead Redemption 2. And now, okay, we're gonna do popular recipes. Now, if I went with the 5M, of course, I would have to use 5M. Right now, I have RedM active, or I'm running RedM as my launcher. This here, if I use this one for RedM, it requires that you have a Steve Web API key, and I'm just not willing to do that. So this here is what I'm using. Oh, also to go back, we're gonna go back here. If I choose, say 5M, this particular framework or legacy or whatever, it requires XAMPP, which is a local server, which I've used in the past. Just not in the mood to install it. And like I said, I would have to use 5M, which isn't a difficult thing to do, but it is what it is. So we're just going to go with the default. I'm going to save, then go to the deployer, select next. I'm going to pause this so that you don't see my key. Okay. When I start it up, after I put my key in, which is really easy to get. The thing about this, it's not difficult to do. It's I've been doing this for the last hour, and setting it up isn't difficult. It's just trying to understand what it's required to do. You don't really need any technical, you just don't require it. So, anyway, here's you can edit the documentation. I'm going to pause it so I can scroll down because you'll see my key. Okay, I scrolled down to the bottom, but it still shows my server key, which I'm not going to show anybody. But I'm going to start it up, so you won't see that not until it starts up. I'll continue on recording right after it starts up. There we go. There's the server there. The steps to do this is really, like I said, it's not difficult. You just have to install Git, which isn't hard to do. You just go and download that, all of that. Okay, it's showing me that ready to go. Blunk. Blunk. Start up RedM. Now, I happen to own the game on Rockstar's launcher, so I don't own it on Steam or Epic or anything like that. But I'm very, very sure that it would end up being the same anyway, so. Okay, now that is my server, just all in one resource there. Now I just want to see if it's in the list. Just give it a second to populate. Just give it a moment. If it doesn't, I can always go back to home and connect here because I've already connected, but it should show up in the server list. Or at least it has. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to connect to it. Now, this is what you use if you want to join role-play servers, that sort of thing. Now, if everything works, we should be able to connect it. Not, then we'll have to wait on that. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm in. And if you want to see if I'm in or not, Um, showing me here. But it starts off with very minimal stuff. Of course, you can have your friends join you and stuff like that if they're running RedM. But it's pretty much, you know, if you run with the other ones like 5M, you can run scripts that have bandits, all this other stuff on it. Which is something, see, now what, I didn't quite understand what I was getting into. I was kind of hoping that it would be like I'm running my own server for Red Dead, like online, so that I can have my friends join. And now I do know that there's another way of doing it, but it can get your account banned, and that's not what I'm wanting to do. But anyway, it's more like a role play.
What's that about? Well, let's go then.
Wasting my time.
Now, if you do loot somebody, and since I'm not,
Son of a bitch!
it doesn't show anything. Now, the reason why I chose the basic is because the other ones I would have to use XApp. Now, I may get bored and do XApp and then install 5M in order to use it, but to be quite honest with you, I'm not in the mood for that. But this is how easy it is to, you know, I mean, I just wanted to show what I've been messing around with. And certain things here won't spawn in properly just yet. Don't know why. But it just is what it is.
Are you out of your mind?
You get your damn claws off her. This is it. What's the matter? Lose your spine all of a sudden?
But of course I usually play single player fully modded. Like, I have, like I said, I play server player with, or story mode with all kinds of mods installed, which is simply fantastic. And I've only installed the best mods you could possibly want to play solo. But you know, it'd be nice if I was able to run my own server, and not for role play, you know. You know, there's a reason why I don't play online. Is because I've already been griefed I don't know how many times, you know, and I get tired of that. I mean, you know, when I first bought the game, I was able to play with John. It ended up that no more than 30 minutes we were in, and we were already hog-tied and everything else. And we were way out, actually just hunting, you know, just hunting. And two guys showed up and hog-tied us and everything else. And it's like, what are you doing? You know, this is the first time I'm playing, man. I want to enjoy my time online. And they could care less. They could care less. So after that, it was like, well, I'm not going to be playing multiplayer anymore. This is BS. Because, you know, I got grieved. I mean, like, where do other players get off? You know, stealing your time online by just being arseholes. There's no need of it. You know, it's not like a DayZ or any other, you know, being online. You just want to play. You want to have fun. You know? And then all of a sudden you get these real jerk-offs who all they do is they just want to cause as much trouble as possible. You know? And I'm sick of that. And the reason why I won't be joining any roleplay is simply because of the fact that I've watched enough of them to see that, oh my goodness, some of these people just take it too seriously. You know, it's roleplay. Sure, if you want to roleplay, but don't take it to the point where you know, you're cursing and swearing at other people and treating them like absolute dirt. You know, and you get these grievers out there. They make videos showing how they, you know, just total jerks, you know, ruining other people's fun. And they think it's funny. And, you know, and there's tons of people out there who will watch those videos and go, you're so funny. There's nothing funny about it. You know, people are playing these games the way they want to play them. But the thing is, you don't, these arsewipes, you know, these bloody arsewipes
Hello, mister.
who get on these roleplay servers and mess up the entire thing for them. Sure, I mean, if you're roleplaying and you want to be abandoned, then fine, be abandoned. You know, but keep in character and be abandoned, rob banks, do that sort of thing. But no, these guys don't do that. All they do is they log into the servers and act like total idiots, total jerks, and they think it's funny. And to me, it's like, no, you're hurting other people's experience. Why? Because you think, you know. Anyway, I never give a thumbs up to those people, those videos. You know? Sure, there are sometimes you get on the role play servers, I suspect, that the people are very, very serious at what they do. And that's fine. They're playing the game they want to play. And I will never fault anybody for that. But when you join just for the sake of grieving and causing issues to other people, that is where I draw the line. It's the same way with these cop baiters. You know, they'll go out and they'll say how great of a service they're doing to the police in their community. And these people will bait them. And the cops get all angry and everything else. I mean, that it would frustrate almost anybody. And they'll go out and the cop, you know, has had enough. I mean, you can imagine how hard it is to be a cop in this world. Where you got somebody, you got people out there who will do anything and everything, you know, to destroy you, to kill you, just simply because you're a cop. But anyway, I didn't want to get this into being about cops. You know, be respectful to each other out there, guys. You know? If you're having a bad day and everything else, don't take it out on other people. I'm sick and tired of it. I mean, sure, I've had bad days and I've taken it out on people and felt totally guilty afterwards and apologized for it. You know? But just because you apologize doesn't, in most cases, wipe the slate clean. Just don't do it in the first place. Anyway, I just wanted to show this to you. Show that it is simple to do. For starting off with your most basics. I don't know where you can download scripts or anything like that. I have no interest in it. I'll uninstall all of this. Anyway, but go back to playing my single player. Anyway, take care, folks. Have a good one.